Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Pretty Little Liars Original Sin. And I never watched the original Pretty Little Liars. My roommate in college loved Pretty Little Liars, but I had never watched it. So I was going in here blind. I had no context to what previously was a part of this show, but we're off to Millwood, which is small town, it has small town politics and all that fun stuff. But something extremely tragic happened 20 years ago, and now it's coming back to bite everybody. Because you have a group of young women who, honestly, I got drawn to. I cared about them. They were fleshed out enough where it's just okay, they all have different personalities. I can enjoy spending time with them. You have Imogen, played by Bailey Madison, who is unfortunately pregnant and dealing with that kind of thing in a high school dynamic. And you have all of her friends, including one of them who's an aspiring filmmaker, but she's in this class with this a-hole teacher who's just you will only watch directors off of my syllabus. And all kinds of stuff because she wants to have more variety instead of his old creaky white man perspective on movies. And that stuff stood out to me because I love movies. But you have this group of friends, and I said generally I felt invested with them. But when this young woman gets thrown off the rafters at a prom and dies, and they all start getting stalked by this giant man out of a slasher movie, which that really what this is. This is a slasher show, which I'm I didn't expect this because I have no idea what Pretty Little Liars is, and I'm just huh. And not only did I feel invested in these characters, but they did some really solid slasher movie things. Yeah, there's tropes and stuff like that they lean into, but there's some legit thrilling moments. They go really bold with the camera work and everything. There's got Dutch angles at the wazoo, camera movements, all kinds of stuff. But illegitimately, this slasher guy is intimidating and terrifying. He has an interesting look. He's giant. And I appreciate how there's a lot of depth to the purpose of this whole entire story because it really goes deep into the roots of their town and their mothers specifically, which is an interesting dynamic because we spend time with their mothers. We get to know their dynamic because they were all friends and what happened 20 years ago. It's interesting how it plays out and what's revealed to be true. It does lean into some cheap, silly slasher movie kinds of things for the sake of scares and continuing the story. But in general, it deals with a lot of small town politics. It deals with a lot of mental health issues. It deals with a lot of things that young people do. And it does it in an intriguing and fun slasher package. And I had a lot of fun with this. A surprising amount of fun with this. And, this is the most original show out there, but it really takes advantage of its slasher approach, its mystery. It has a good set of characters, all with strong performances from these young actresses, and it's a ball. I enjoyed it, so go check it out on HBO Max. But those are my thoughts on Pretty Little Liars Original Sin Season 1. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some TV. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.